Alrighty, we are back in Sevtech Ages. So the last time we were doing this, we'd got a ways into immersive engineering. We'd finally gotten our windmill set up correctly, such that it would rotate and stuff. We just had to scooch it out of the range of the single world's strongest torch, which was stopping it from spinning. And we got a capacitor set up with some wires, and got, let's see, I believe a preheater. Yeah, I think that's what it's called, a preheater, hooked up to our blast furnace where we can make our steel. Unfortunately, our coal coke furnace could not be hooked up because it is the basic model and not the fancier one. You do need the upgraded coal coke oven to connect up that preheater. So I think this time we will probably end up doing that. We'll see if we can get the coal coke oven. Coke brick. No. Yeah, whatever this is. See if we can go get that upgraded so we can attach a preheater to that and hopefully get it going. For the creosote oil that we're building up right now, we really don't have any other uses for it. We've basically just been using it for these treated wood planks. I suppose we could insulate some medium voltage wire, but to do that, we need electrum, and getting electrum is, let's see, gold and silver, which is a tad expensive for something that we really don't need at the moment. We haven't really found a use for medium voltage stuff. The low voltage stuff seems to be working just fine to power our machines here. Oops. Nope, that all goes there. We'll go throw our steel and slag in there. And we also got, finally, our giant seared furnace built up. Now, this was supposed to be situated into the ground, and I might actually do that. I might just scooch everything one down now that we know that it functions and it works and everything's good. That shouldn't take too much work. In fact, I'll go start on that now. These can all stay, but the bottom here needs to be moved down. And the top needs to be moved down. And then all the walls can kind of just shift around that. So I believe these need corners, right? Yes, they do. We'll leave that open so we can actually get out of here. And let's go grab the top. We did determine the reason why it wasn't working in the first place, and that was because despite it telling us explicitly that slabs would do fine for the top of this, doesn't actually work. It doesn't work in the slightest. But we did determine that it doesn't need corner blocks, which it said that it did, at least for the roof and the floor. How is this? Oh, no, this needs to come down, right. So we can at least avoid those. So these all go in to make the rooftop. Perfect. And last but not least, we seal the rest of this off like so. And this should still be functioning. Yeah, perfect. So with that sufficiently nestled into the ground, we'll be able to use that instead of our grill to go grill things more quickly. It'll be able to take, honestly, I didn't even count how many slots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I suppose I won't be able to know regardless. Oh my goodness, that is actually way more slots than I thought it would be. They are all identical until you put something in them. Oops. I'll just throw this dirt in here. That can't be smelted anyway. It only does stack up to 16. But with this many slots, honestly, that is totally fine. I mean, look at this. This is absurd. My goodness. We're not even halfway down. That was at least, what, 29, I think? Total dirt that we started out with. 1, 2. Yeah, there's not even really a good way to count this. Needless to say, it's got many spaces, so we can do at least a stack per every row and a third, with 16 per stack. So it is absurdly large. I'm not sorry. Hello. We at least have that set up. We've also got our melon pie set up, so we're finally getting some fruit back. We've actually got our fruit entirely back. We are unfortunately still in the process of getting our pizza set up, for which we need bacon, and that's where those pigs over there are coming in. So we're going to go breed those. Unfortunately, as far as I can tell, there's no auto breeder for the pigs or other animals, or the buffalo either, which is a bit unfortunate. I really would like there to be. But as it stands, we'll just have to go over there and occasionally breed them all, occasionally farm them all up. I think we'll actually do that for the cattle here in just a moment. Alrighty, I think that's all of them bred. And we'll go cull the buffalo here. So their number is a little more contained. Fortunately, they do kind of scoot around, so it's kind of difficult to actually hit the same one twice. We'll probably end up with quite a few half-health buffalo here. I think we'll cull them down to, let's say, 4. Yeah, my goodness, they are really putting up a fight. They've got lots of health, they do. Our sword does decent damage. It's not the biggest thing in the world, though. Not the most damage that we could have possibly gotten. But I think once we cull their population down to 4, it'll be much more manageable to keep them all visually distinguished. Because they're kind of just scooching into one another at this point. How are we doing? We are at 6, 8, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's a bunch stuffed in this corner. So that's 2, 4, 6, 7. Okay. How is that? 5. So we need to pick probably the least healthy of all of these. That'll be this fellow here. We'll just have to smack him until he dies. And the rest of them can all live to breed another day. We'll go get their population back up. So this will give us lots of buffalo meat, raw buffalo meat, which we can then grind up, hopefully, into... Ooh, hopefully... Uh-oh. I was about to say, hopefully we can grind that up into ground meat, but this may not actually be possible. It looks like we maxed out on space in here. One thing that I did actually plan to do is to start using growers. Now, we way back, many streams ago, we did create this framing table, but we didn't know how to use it, and we didn't need it at the moment for what we had for storage at the time. However, we are now getting to the point where our chests are getting filled up with lots of individual items. Cobblestone is becoming pretty common. We're filling up on that. Terracotta, maybe, but I don't feel that big an issue with that. I would be more considering eggs and feathers to be an option to fill up, that we are currently filling up on, just because they are something we get a lot of if we were to collect them all. We have a lot going to waste at the moment. Other than that, maybe dirt would always be a good thing to have separated out. Would be nice to not have to worry about storage consideration on that. Also, wood types, but considering there are so many types of wood, maybe not. Probably sawdust instead. And barring that, the metals, all of the ores and their fancier completed versions, I think would be better to put into their own storage facilities. And those are going to be what the drawers are for. So drawers store an indeterminate number. Let's see if we can find them. We need the framed drawers. Each drawer holds a certain number of stacks. So you can see the full drawer holds 32 stacks per drawer. The framed one by 2, just splits it down the middle. So each of those holds 16 stacks, and they've got 2 for the single space. This 2 by 2 has 4. It has 4 of them, and they each hold 8, so on and so forth. So I think we'll want to get this all made up. We do need, looks like 4 chests, 4 sticks, and any type of plank, which is easy enough to make. We should have, extra chests left over here. Maybe you can even use this, but at the moment, perhaps not. And then sticks. So these will make the frame right there. And after you've got the frame, you actually have to decide on what you want to make the drawer out of. It's a visual customization that you get the option for. So I think, honestly, green chest isn't half bad. Maybe slate. I'm feeling something a little bit more rustic in look and design. And then maybe some wood for the actual frame. There are 3 areas to it. There's the actual like portions of it. There's the walls, and then there's the drawers. So you got the frame, the walls, and the drawers, and all of those can be made of different material, or they can be made of the same material. And for that, so I think we'll make the walls of it out of this green schist, and we'll make the drawers out of mulberry wood. What should we put for framing? We should put something light. Yeah, let's use limestone. We haven't used limestone in anything. So this may end up looking horrid, or it could look really nice. Who knows? But it turns out that we don't actually need this at all. So what we have to do is put that there, and then, whoops, we should be able to decide, yeah, there we go, on how they look. Not a huge fan of the mulberry wood. Can I put in the oak? Yes, I can. I might do that instead. And just, I'll grab some more oak from inside the house and see if we can finish that off. But as you can see, when we put this down, there are 4 drawers per thing. And if we go grab, say, feathers, we can, just put them in there. And I guess, yeah, that's, okay, so, ooh, I accidentally made the 2 by 2. I was considering the 1 by 2. I think 16 stacks would have been enough, but these are actually a little bit limiting. That's okay. We can always put excess in here. I wasn't going to use that as a permanent storage solution anyway. Not for the entirety that I want to put in there. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. So we've got quite a few eggs stored in there. We got feathers stored in there. Maybe we will store honeycomb, just because we keep getting it when we really don't need to. Yeah, look at that. There we go. And probably after that, maybe some of these other meats that we're not using. Shark, buffalo. No, we should separate out the ones that we can use. So salmon and fish, raw fish, should both be put in their own storage drawer. There we go. And that is that. And if we want to get them out, we just punch it. Maybe? Oh, you can actually open it too if you crouch. There we go. If you punch it, you take out one. If you shift punch it, you take out a stack. But yeah, so those are just pretty easy, nice little storage solutions that we have. I guess I will reserve this top one for cobblestone. And in terms of stuff like cobblestone, I expect that, sorry, the top I will reserve for blocks, not cobblestone specifically. For cobblestone, I really don't expect to fill up any of these. We'll probably be using it, taking it in and out, and using it often enough that it won't be a big issue. Maybe some of the other stones as well. Andesite, granite, that sort of thing. And we can also just leave them for the time being. Suppose since we have so many of them. Save that. And that'll just retain some space for us. So this, what is this? That's orange terracotta. This is terracotta. Okay. I want the terracotta to go in there. Orange terracotta can head on out. Those will go in there. Okay, so that's all filled up. We'll still put the excess back here. And that'll work out perfectly. This rock should actually be in this chest. There we go. So yeah, that's those are our storage drawers. Where are our wood? This I think is the only oak wood we have. Yeah, so we'll just use the stripped wood. I assume it should come out looking sort of the same. And in fact, I might actually make more drawers to fill in those other locations. So chest, there's chest, sticks, and wood planks. I hope that this chest works. Dang, does not. Sometimes this works for chest crafting recipes, and sometimes it very much does not. But for now, we'll go grab all of those blocks we were using. Oh, I think the other ones should actually still be in there. And we'll go craft up those other drawers. Oh, we actually can't use those. Okay, interesting. Right, we can't turn those into planks in our inventory either. That's moderately annoying. How do we make those frames again? Oak wood and... Okay, I guess we'll go chop these down. Just because I would like everything to ultimately be wood, not wood flavored, wood colored. We'll go nap the rest of the night away while we wait for that to happen. Sticks can go back in there, and I think we're good. Where did all our arrows go? Do we use them all up? I think we very much may have. So I think, let me open up the Tinker's book. We'll go make our new set of arrows out of iron. I do believe I said that we were going to do that, and I think that is a good idea. That's fletching. Shaft. That's the bow itself. Interesting. So maybe the head actually has nothing to do with damage or draw speed? Maybe so. Interesting. Very interesting. Either way, we will be making the shafts out of the sugar cane that we've got. And we'll be making the... Oh my goodness. Yeah, we got tons and tons in there. We do not need any more chickens. Or any of their other stuff. This is why we have the drawers. Okay, well that's full up. Still got a ton more, which I guess we'll just throw in there. Same thing for feathers. We'll fill this up and... Oh, already full. That I might actually fill up to a duplicate size, because there is... Oh, is it already stacked? I think it may take it from your inventory when you do have like extra stacks in your inventory. It might just take it when you put them in. So, because if we look in our inventory, yeah, we're all out, and we definitely did not click that many times. So we'll go put the excess in here, same as before, and we'll call that good. Oh, right. But as I was saying before, fletching. We'll make fletching out of feathers, obviously, and the heads out of iron. We'll see if that actually changes anything. Maybe it won't. Maybe I should bring some bone just to check. Oh, and we'll want our scythe to go and harvest everything here. Let's see. Scythe should be... There it is. Here. I suppose we may as well harvest all this wheat. I'm still not exactly sure how the harvesting process takes place. As you can see, there's sometimes some areas where it doesn't replant, or I feel like it should. So we do have to double check that we're not missing anything here every time we go through and harvest everything with the scythe. But so far, I think it's okay. At least for these double high blocks. That's we're always just doing the layer. That shouldn't be anything we have to worry about for replanting. All right, do we leave any in the waters? No, all good. And I'll actually do this hemp too, in case we... Oh. Oh, okay, interesting. That actually gets all of the hemp, not just the stack of it. Interesting. Any of this unplanted? That one is. That is. Okay, we're good. And sadly, it does not work on these, so not much we can do there, unfortunately. Just have to do these all by hand, which is oh so terrible. Especially as they come back faster than we can actually harvest this whole field like this. I was really hoping that scythe would work on these plants, but it really just does not. It's not the worst thing that could have happened, though. Could have worked and then deleted all of the actual plants growing up here, so I'd have to wait for the vines to regrow. We'll just have to be satisfied with... Can this till? Nope, not in the slightest. Oh, but our Matic can, so... Right, Matic can't till if this is on top. There we go. So we'll just have to deal with inconveniences like occasionally, quote-unquote, jumping on the land. And accidentally having it untill itself. And then we have the same deal with the tomatoes over here. Oops. Oh, oops, oops, oops. Did not mean to toss that on the ground. Would very much like to get an auto harvester for all of this, but, you know. This might work better. That is from Cyclic. So it may function a little better than our current one, which is from Tinker's Construct. Maybe we'll try giving that a quick look-see, see if it plays a little better with these plants, because these are from a mod. I believe these are from, yeah, Rustic. So maybe it'll work a little bit better with that. You never know until you give it the good old college try. But farms thus reaped and subsequently sorted. Oh, accidentally sorted into the chests that we don't want them in. Hold up. These should not be in different chests. There we go. We'll go grab these. Probably only this much. Go grab a few stacks of those. And get to crafting our arrows up, shall we? Now again, I think we'll just make probably 4 stacks. They should all be, barring the exception of this. Yeah, we do have an arrowhead cast at least. So how many do arrowheads need? They require 2. So for 4, we'll just need 8. Which we can easily smelt up in there. For the arrow shaft, yes, we'll be using sugarcane because it gives us extra arrows per stack. And fletching, we'll just fletch the good old-fashioned way. And that'll be that. And so once this is all smelted, we'll go and pour those all into the arrow casts. And make our new set of arrows. Let's see. These all go, well, frankly, all these can go kind of back where they need to go. Yeah, there we go. Same with this book. And our arrow casts are going. Sweet. So, we should go grab our immersive engineering textbook because we are next going to take a look at that coal kiln, the coal coke kiln. All right, that thus smelted. There's that. There is the tool forge. Is it on here? Yes, it is. An attack of 7. I don't know exactly how the attack and stuff works. Just in case, let me actually look at a bone arrowhead. I don't mind wasting much of that. We've got plenty. Let me compare the attack on that, because if there is no difference, then I suppose there's no point in putting iron in the arrowhead at all. It's basically just a waste of iron. So that does also 7 damage. Yeah, there's literally no point in putting this iron through then. So we'll just smelt that back into ingots. And I'll go fetch more bone then. I'm really not quite sure how the game determines what damage and stuff to be put on the arrows, because there is bow stats and there are also arrow stats, and I assume they combine in some way, but it never seems to be the way that I think it will. Oh, God, that was odd. Unfortunately, if you get the full stack, it combines the audio portion of that crafting sound, the sort of anvil sound that it's got going in it, combines it and adds them all on top of each other, so it gets quite loud. I think you didn't replant one of the chili peppers from the one that got untilled. Oh, you are probably right. Let me go fix that one up. If I can find my chili pepper seeds. There they are. Only got a few of them. Yes, you are absolutely right. Thank you very much. So we're kind of just going through the rote tasks that I wanted to get done. These are things that are going to need to be done, but ultimately they're just kind of quality of life things. That'll actually need some fixing up, so we'll go make a sharpening kit out of the ingots that are already there. Clever of me, though not so clever as to have thought of this beforehand and set this cast to that before they all turn back into ingots. Actually, 2 sharpening kits probably be good. Maybe even 3. Oops. Yeah, there we go. 1 for this, that, and those. But this is stuff that needs to be done for all of these random tasks, and I really want it to be easier than not to get all this food planted and regrown and everything. Just because it's a bit of an inconvenience to do it all individually. Wow, this is a super expensive crafting recipe. So stone hoe, nether quartz. We may not actually have that. Yeah, we may not have that at all. So maybe we can't make that yet. Maybe that's why we didn't make it in the first place. Why we went straight for the Tinker's Construct one. We'll at least make our peace with that. By repairing it all up. And we'll just move on. Okay, perfect. Oh, I don't want to do anything there. Leave that exactly as is. That is totally fine with whatever way it's working. We'll go and throw the scythe back in there. But now we get to the engage your brain portion of this. Oh, how did you escape? No. Come back here. You are meant for the pen, buddy. If I can place him down, there we go. Maybe he got scooted out of the side here when he was still... I'm very much noticing a backup of resources in here. Yeah, I'm really not sure why our hoppers are having such a time keeping up. Because there is empty space in this chest. Just doesn't want to filter through. I suppose if I have any... What the heck? Okay, we are having some real issues with animal escapees. What the heck are you doing in there, too? I think we might have overfilled stuff. Oh, and I can't actually carry him back. We're just going to have to deal with him as he comes. Which is to say, make him super dead. Alright, everything back in your areas. And we're good. Yes. What we need to do now is to make... See if I can find it. Might be in heavy machinery. Or... Oil processing? What? Ah, the advanced coke oven. There we go. So for this, we need reinforced coke brick, hopper, and steel sheet metal. Guy escaped before you called him, since you still have 4 left. Well, no, I think he was one of the children, because there are 5, and I... Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, maybe you're right. But anyway, we need to make some steel sheet metal. We need to make this reinforced coke brick. And then we just need to slap a hopper on top, which should be pretty easy. Let me see if I have the materials to make this stuff. So that's just coke brick plus steel plates. Easy enough to make. Because we do have our steel going. I suppose we should keep steel production coming along, since it does seem like we're using quite a bit. I did stop at the end of last time, just because I thought we probably had it pretty well in hand, but it's seeming to me that maybe we don't have it nearly as well as I thought. Let's go put more iron in there, I suppose. And then once this is modified, we'll go turn it into the upgraded version. We'll stick this coal in there so it can keep going. To make the steel sheet metal, we've got iron sheet metal. Oh, shoot, is it iron or steel sheet metal? Steel sheet metal, okay, I was right. We just need to have plates of steel for this particular one. And put them in that diamond pattern, as you see. And we need 9, so we'll need at least 3 sets of them, so 12 total. Steel. Ah, there it is. Which means we will need this mallet. Honestly, I'm just going to start keeping stone in here. And in fact, I'll actually go pull out some cobblestone here so that we can smelt it in our furnace array. Get this done a little bit more quickly. I don't know if it's more efficient if I spread these all out individually. It'll probably be fine. Yeah, I have no clue. We'll let those turn into stone so we can get ourselves a new mallet once this one inevitably breaks. It is very close to doing that. And I'm just going to test it before I fully commit. Yeah, so that does make the steel sheet metal. And there goes our hammer. Fortunately, I doubt any of this is done. Yep, not in the slightest. We'll go have to grab the sticks and stone of bone breaking acclaim. And might as well do 2, considering how quickly we go through them. So that makes 4 more that we need to make after this one that we just picked up. And there we go. Oops, wrong chest. Now that we've got that, oh, right, we need the steel plates for this as well, and we have 18 of them? That doesn't seem right. I'm pretty sure it said 18, but surely that can't be correct. So 6 by 6 by 6. Huh. Color me surprised. Now this should be 3 by 3 by 3, 27? We actually may not need all of this at the moment. I suppose we'll save the leftovers. Yeah, 27 coke bricks. We need to smack some more of these steel ingots into plates, 18 of them specifically. And then we'll have pretty much everything for our upgraded coal array. Let's see, 11. $16, 17, and 18? Yes, perfect. And we just combine this and that. And we should be set. And all we need is, for the end of that, is the hopper. I'll stick the extra coke bricks in there. Where, pray tell, did our steel sheet metal go? In there, I guess. So hopper should... Oh no, that actually requires a bronze gear, doesn't it? Yeah, because I think that they modified the mechanism here, or the crafting recipe. Iron plates, bronze gear, and a chest. So we'll get the gear smelted, at least. Another night has come while we've been in there. Do we have bronze sitting there? No. So we'll take... that much, and then half a stack, of this stuff. 32 should do it. We'll set it in our smeltery, and we'll just let it funnel in there. To go make some, and 5. To make some bronze, which we've learned we can actually just make straight inside our smeltery, instead of having it sort of sit there. That should be the ratio, 2.5 stacks, or no, 1.5 stacks to half a stack of tin. If it's a 3-to-1 ratio, I think that should be fine. And that should give us 3 full stacks of bronze, because we were running out. Yeah, you can see it's making that better. This I actually just discovered. You can apparently scooch these around if you click on them. So you can scooch whichever one you want to pour out to the bottom. That way we can have our bronze gear cast out immediately instead of having to wait for the copper and the tin to go and flow out into wherever they go. Not that they're going to be turning into anything else other than this bronze gear. And let's go see if this chest down here, the last of the old era chests, there it is, will actually work for this hopper recipe. I think it may. Dang. So close. We can at least make it out of some mulberry wood. Okay. With all that settled, we'll now have the night away, and then we'll go set up our new furnace. Or kiln, coke oven, whatever the heck you want to call it. So I believe I'll actually look this one up before I start placing anything. Yeah, 2 rows of 3, and then the last one is sheet metal. So that shouldn't be too bad. We wanted to set up here. Like that. And then this last row is going to be sheet metal of the steel variety with a nice little hopper on top. And I think we're good. We'll grab the engineer's hammer. There it is. Click on the face. Right? Uh-oh. Have we done something wrong? No. Structures built as shown above and formed by using the engineer's hammer on the central reinforced coke block. Oh, So maybe here. Built it sideways, I think? Yeah, I think that may have been it too. Okay. I mean, I could still access it from this side. But I'm realizing that, yeah, this is not going to do. So I'll go break it down. I'm going to pull it out one so we have access to all the sides in case we want to, well, rather, for the fact that we will want to put in the preheaters and stuff and have access to all inputs and outputs. And then I'll rotate it this way. So the backside is going to be here. I understood how that was placing. And then we should be good. It'll make it a little smaller. Or, oh, right, forgot the hopper. That'll make it a little smaller. It'll put the output facing this way, and we'll have access to all sides just like with that. So now we can finally put in that, I think it's in here, Coke oven preheater. Lovely. So that's the front, which makes this the side. We'll have to scoot this out, actually. We'll go and scooch it one forward so we can put this on one of the sides. Yes. That is huge. What? What the heck? Okay. I think the liquid hopper should still work. Oh man, this is a lot bigger than I thought about it being. I didn't really consider how sizable it would be. Maybe we'll seal in this side and go grab some more dirt from home. But maybe we'll go seal in that side and put the tank on the other side. No. That's not what we're going to do at all. We'll put the tank on this side, just as it was before, with the liquid hopper apparently having contained some of it inside, just filling it up. And we'll put the preheater here. Yeah, there we go. And that way we can hook the wire directly up to that, just like we have on this one. So it'll just be side to side with each other. Our wires are in there. I don't know. We're coming back here. Will we have enough of them? We have got one. Does it take one or does it take two? I guess we'll see. Oh, right. And we'll need a connector. That's a relay. No, I think we ran out of connectors. So how do we make those connectors again? Actually, I should probably be looking in here. Terracotta, copper ingot. Okay. Easy enough to make. Actually, pull the copper from inside there. We've still got some terracotta sitting around, which we need 4 of. Got a few copper ingots as well. Hopwe. I'm assuming that's supposed to be hopper from when I was placing that down. Yeah, and that'll give us the wire connectors. Perfect. Let's go and hook this up. Put this on top. I assume this will have the capability to... Oh, no, it won't. Okay, that's a bit of a problem. Yeah, I can't actually connect 2 of those up. Maybe I could stack them, though. Right? Perhaps? This is still being linked. So do these both have power? No. Not at all. Okay, so we've actually got to figure this one out. Maybe I take the output up there, I convert it into a relay on the wall. And I put it down. Relay, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Because I think relays can have multiple connections. I'm pretty sure. whereas these connectors can only have one. So if we put this on the wall, say, about here, we'll need some more low voltage wire, which we unfortunately do not have. That's just copper wire around a stick. That should be doable. Is this plates or yeah, it's plates. So we'll have to smash these up. Perfect. And then with those taken, we grab the wire cutters, turn them into wire, put all of these back, and stick them around the stick, this treated stick, because we don't give one lick one way or another. Or we're kind of wasting that. Yeah, it looks like this can have multiple connections, and that should charge the both of them. Yep, there we go. So if we put this in, this should go a little faster. Yes? No? Maybe so? I think it might be going a little faster. And so that'll turn into coal coke just the slightest bit faster. Almost not at all. If it's even working. This seems very much like it's not working. Why, pray tell, would that not be working? Let me go grab the engineer's hammer. No, well, no, because this has IF in it. These relays don't specifically because that's how it's going through. What on earth? I guess that's just the max speed it happens. Yeah, no clue. But if we wanted to, we could get the outputs and inputs. So I think the back here, if we look in the book, let's see. Oh, creosote oil comes out the back. Coal is fed in through the top. That said, oh, that is actually going out. So do we have to take this completely out? Can we just put the tank here then, perhaps? Yes, we can. Okay, that totally works then. We'll just have the tank over here at the back. The coal will come out the front should we ever, get it and need it. And we've got that. So I guess we'll just store the liquid hopper for later. Okay, perfect. Perfect. So now we've got this and that done. I think we might want to go for the metal press next, because that'll let us get from object to, let's see if we can find that. Metal press? No. There it is. From ingots and stuff straight to plates, rods, etc., etc. So we don't have to go and smelt it down here like we've got with this. Speaking like what we've got with this, I need to get all this copper out, or bronze out into ingots. So we'll just let that run for a little while. Now to get the metal press, we will need steel scaffolding, which we've got, I'm pretty sure. Redstone engineering block, which we can make. A piston. I think we should have some spare from the Twilight Forest. Conveyor belt and heavy engineering block. And this is all the arc furnace stuff still. So one thing that I have not seen before is a conveyor belt. I assume that's just this. Ooh. Okay. So that may require rubber. Or leather. Leather is probably the option we're going to use. We'll get that crafted up. I don't know why my bow isn't there. And then other things that requires that we don't have yet. Heavy engineering block, I don't think we've used yet. And then the redstone engineering block we have. So this will require this steel mechanic component. That'll require a copper ingot. Steel plates, not too difficult. Or we can make it in here with the engineer's workbench, which will take half of the resources. And just due to how limited the resources are, I think that'll probably be better. Unfortunately, that does require a blueprint, which does require blue paper. And for this specific one, I think... shoot. They're all identical, sort of looking, but they actually have different crafting recipes depending on which one that you actually need. So this one, steel mechanical component, which means that'll need this one. Iron, aluminum, and copper. Right? Yeah. Iron, aluminum, copper, 3 dye powder, and paper. I would really like to know whether there's a better way of getting dye powder than using flowers. If this is the only way, which is sort of looking the case, we're going to run out of blue flowers, honestly. I don't think there's a way to grow flowers, at least not specifically. And I don't think bone meal grows anything but the default flowers, surely. So that may be an issue. That may be a very big issue. Let's see for now if we can go grab some blue flowers. These will make light blue, not what we need. Do we have extra blue in our chest here? I know we were sitting on some. No, we've got cyan, no actual blue. So I'll go prune the rest of our flower gardens, because we've got multiple of them now. And see if we can find some blue colored ones. This is probably going to make like, violet. Yeah, purple. Probably purple as well. Oh my goodness. What is this? This is blue, purple. Maybe you'll be blue. Light blue. Yeah, we're having difficulty. There's no respawning mob or anything like that we can get blue dye from. So flowers are really the only way to go. Purple. Yeah, what the heck? Oh, we've got another escapee. Maybe lapis, actually. Lapis would be something. Let's see. Lapis would be something we could get. Yes, that does make blue dye powder. That is something we can get in bulk. But is it something we would want in... I don't know if we want to use that. We'll check our flower garden first. If we don't have anything in our flower garden that'll make blue, I think this will definitely make blue, right? Yeah, perfect. That'll make blue. This may make blue. Yep, perfect. So we've at least got one. And hopefully the dream is that they won't consume these engineers' blueprints once we're done with them. Hopefully they'll just use it as a part of the recipe and then leave it alone. It'll just return kind of like how a bucket would in a crafting recipe here. Just the empty bucket. We do need aluminum, I did see. There we go. And they spell it the British way, aluminium. What else do we need for that? We needed copper. Copper, aluminum, iron. Okay. The rest of that we should have over there, I think. Iron and copper, perfect. Oh, and we need paper. This may be where we're starting to run into a bottleneck. We're almost out of paper. And paper is kind of difficult to make. And we've got exactly 3 left. Paper's a little bit difficult to make because it uses glue to to make the pulp here. Unfortunately, even if we get to the mixer, there is no way to avoid this glue. And that uses pelts, which are okay, but it does mean that we have to continually sacrifice pelts or rotten flesh, and we don't have all that much rotten flesh to begin with. Conveniently, all our bronze should be casting out pretty soon. But I guess we'll... Oh, since we already have the paper, may as well make the... I think it was like that, this... Oh, we need to crush those up. And we'll go crush those up in the mill. Good use of pig pelts created when getting stuff for bacon. We actually will be getting that, yeah. And I suppose we're getting them from the... no, that'll go in there. I suppose we will be getting pelts from the buffalo as we breed them and kill them as well. I really do wish there was a way to automate that. So it, like a automatic, like harvest, not harvesting, culling. Like machine, something of that. Farming. Yeah, there's really nothing listed for automatically farming animals up. I will actually test something out here though. Because if you do bone meal on in normal Minecraft, it does pop up with grass and stuff, but it also pops up with flowers. That's still basic Minecraft. And I suppose we'll grab our crop, or our brush harvester here. We can find it. There it is, brush scythe. We'll go see... Goodness, that's loud. We'll go see if it pops up with any of those modded flowers. Nope, that's still from Minecraft. Ooh, that's still from Minecraft. Wow, there are a lot of flowers in Minecraft that I did not know about. It looks like every flower that has been grown, unfortunately, is directly from Minecraft. So I don't think we're going to be able to find more of the blue flowers for the dye. That's actually kind of annoying. Yeah, no, that's super annoying. We won't be able to, assuming it gets consumed, make more blue dye infinitely unless we have to go out and search or use lapis, which is, in my opinion, sort of a waste of lapis. It does kind of seem like a waste to me, but if that's the only way, I guess that's what we'll have to do. For now, we'll go and plant all of the random flowers we made in our shore side flower garden here. That should surely be done by now. Oh, no, in here, right. So we'll go and see if this makes what we need it to make. Yep, mechanical components, yada yada. We'll grab steel plates. I think we need 2, and then a copper ingot, was it? Copper ingot, iron plates. So not even steel plates. And I suppose we need to go return that brush scythe eventually. Okay, perfect. So let's go check out the mechanics table. Oh, what is this? Oh, you're kidding. We already had one? Aw, man. Okay, well, I guess we created one for no reason. Oh, and I guess we actually... Yeah, no, that's fantastic. So, can I turn you back into something? Can I grind you up, maybe? Do I need to stick you in a grinder, see if you grind back down to blue dust? No. Okay. Well, we've just got a spare now. But it is good to know. We won't run out entirely of blue dye all across the planet here. So, Good enough to know. Food dye powder can go back up top, and bada bing, bada boom, and we're good. Perfect. So we'll go make, I think we need another one of those for the heavy engineering block. Oh no. Did I make an iron mechanic? Oh, come on. What did I look at here? How did I steer myself wrong? Maybe I looked at the light engineering block? Yeah, the light engineering block is the one that requires the iron. Okay, so we'll at least have one spare for iron. I should have stuck to my guns. I should have kept with the steel that I knew it to be. Honest, I swear, I knew that in my heart of hearts. And that's definitely not just confirmation bias. And we're good. Oops. And we need copper still, I believe. Double check. Heavy. Yeah, still copper ingot. Okay, perfect. So we've got our heavy engineering block most of the way there. We just need pistons, electrum, and some steel ingots. Now, electrum we could do in the kiln if this isn't done yet. No, it looks like it is though. Came out with a little less than 2 stacks. Let's go grab some gold. And what was it, silver? I think it was. Gold and silver. That's our only silver we've got, looks like. Oh, where did our extra drawers go as well? Do we ever make them? I don't think we did. I think we put the oak logs in here. Yeah, there they are. And never actually completed our drawer set. Go and fix that out. And rip those back out from their creation stations. And we will merge everything, which unfortunately merged the copper and gold. But we'll at least set that up. Honestly, I'm going to set them up in both locations. We should be able to, yeah, grab from all of this. Do I need it like this? Maybe not. Oh, and I guess the front is actually different between the oak planks and the oak frame or whatever it was. But we'll go and start pulling some of these out to put in their own drawers. So I think iron will go in there, and then the iron clusters will go above it. Okay, that all went in. Perfect. Copper go in one, followed by their copper cluster. Bronze is its own thing, so we don't need to worry about that. And we, in fact, need to turn this back into lapis itself. Either through the crusher, probably through the grindstone, right? Or not, the anvil. But we'll put the rest of the lapis in its own place, along, and then we'll put the bronze on top of that, because bronze is its own crafted thing. There won't be any bronze ores anywhere. Oops. No. Lapis there. Mallet. Smash. Done. And we are good. Okay. Coal. Coal's going to have its own, like, full drawer, or at least, like, half drawer. Because we're going to have tons and tons of coal. We'll be needing it for just about everything. I suppose we'll still put the extras in here. Will we? Yeah, I think we will. We'll go put the gold in its own thing. Followed by the gold as well. We'll leave the nuggets in there. Same with the iron nuggets. Oh yeah, we'll definitely need this drawer too. For, let's see, what else can we put up there? That's copper, iron, tin. There we go. Put that in the top. If we had any tin ingots, which maybe we have some of. Yeah, there we do. I'll put that up there. Honestly, these should be side by side because they very much combine up together, but they're not, so that's just how it's going to be. Suppose I could have put redstone in here too. You know what? In fact, I think that is what I'm going to do. Let's get some redstone, put that next to the lapis. That seems to make more collective sense. We'll go put the bronze here with more coal, I guess. Might as well. We've got so much coal. Maybe you should have been with the corallium or the diamonds. Yeah, we've got an absurd amount of coal. It is not even funny how much coal we have. I think I'll put it with the corallium. Then platinum, go here, along with platinum. They're honestly very, very close to looking exactly like each other. I think we're actually going to need more drawers. Yeah, because we've got even more ore types than we have drawers left. And we'll put silver and lead next to each other. Because those come out of the same ore, I believe. So silver and lead. And then we'll make another drawer, another set. Going through a lot of it. We actually don't have enough wood here to make more chests that we need for them. Huh. I also have brought home a nugget cast. Not sure I got that one. We'll at least sleep the night away. We'll drop off that nugget cast, and then I suppose we will chop more wood. So we got mulberry trees over there. We'll chop the current mulberry that we have. Split those all into logs. I wonder if we have access to, I suppose we'll see here with the wood, access to any type of sorry, my brain is going blank here. Any type of like machinery-based chopping block. The horses are nice, but if it could happen a little faster, let's see here. So let's see if these can be recipe by anything else. I guess the saw is as close as we're going to get to machinery-based chopping. We'll go and replant at least. Toss the rest of these. Half a stack. Or a full stack, so we'll have a half a stack each in here to turn into planks. I don't think we need that many logs. We've got logs of different varieties if we end up needing them, mostly the eucalyptus up here. With these, we can make at least 4 chests. Yeah, there we go. We can make the single set of frames, and then we can go and fix up everything again with the oak front. The, was it green schist, I want to say? Green schist, cobblestone, and what did we use? limestone. That was the one. It doesn't look the best. It could look better, but I think it looks okay. I think it will serve its purposes, and I think it's definitely better than deciding on a different drawer style now. Let's see, so this is the siding, this is the front, and then this is the trim. Yeah. It'll definitely look better than having a different set of materials making up the different drawers. That, I think, would look horrendous. We'll go stick the extra one up top here, and one like that if we end up having a ton for some reason. We can turn this into bone blocks, can't we? Hold on a moment. Can we not? Interesting. Apparently hardcore packing with pistons and bone meal creates a bone block? Interesting. So what happens if you grind this? Oh, this turns straight into bone meal. Interesting. So you can't actually get bones from bone blocks anymore. Very interesting. Well, we'll have this at least if we have anything that ends up taking up those chests, or if we need anything in these chests to move out. We can do that. Aluminum. Wait a minute. Oh, no. Which of these is aluminum? Silver and lead. Crallium, bronze, and platinum. I think this is aluminum? Maybe that's one of the ones we hadn't done yet. I think it was. And nickel clusters and nickel whenever we end up getting it. Everything else I think we're probably good to just leave in there. Fresh black quartz and the black quartz itself, that's fine. We're not going to have excesses of those. The nuggets will also stay in there. Middle gems definitely will stay in there. I guess the only thing that's left in here is coal and charcoal. Okay. Cool. Coolio. Now, what were we in the middle of making? Right, this engineering block. So we need the electrum, for which we need silver and gold, both of which we have. And should, if I... Yeah, there we go. Sometimes it double presses when you don't mean it to. But if I manage to interact with those drawers correctly, which I did, we just grab one out of each. This will smelt up into 2 electrum, and that'll make our electrum ingot here. Suppose we should get the ingot cast out. But with that done, only thing we'll need is the steel ingots and, oh, pistons, which we have to grab from the house. I think this should be up here. Yes. We've got a fair bit of them as well. And I think we actually need a piston proper, don't we? Just a spare one? Yeah, we do. Okay, so we'll grab a third, and then we'll be good. Okay, so that should be, yep, the electrum cast out. We've got the steel mechanical components. Got our steel ingots in here. Pistons and electrum. We get, oh, 2 heavy engineering blocks. That's nice. And we've got our spare electrum, which we'll just store in here for now. So, we need now to get, I believe, the redstone engineering unit, right? Redstone engineering block, steel scaffolding we've got, and conveyor belts. We'll get, oh, no, this is sheet metal. Do we have any more scaffolding? No. How do we make scaffolding? I think it's up here somewhere. Ingots and rods. Pretty easy to get both of, considering we have the ingots, and we can make the rods in a jiffy here. I have a feeling our mallet is going to die in the middle of this process. Yep. plates turn into the rods. Perfect. Oh, I don't know why that was there. That'll make the steel scaffolding that we need. Definitely more than we need, I think. Okay, 2 steel scaffolding, 1 piston, 1 heavy engineering block completed. Redstone engineering block, which I hate making because it means you need that redstone stuff, which is just a many components in, and then a conveyor belt. So let's go make that redstone engineering block first. We need the redstone alloy plate. We've got the vacuum tubes. We can make iron plates pretty quickly. Oops. Oops. There it is. So this, we need the alloy, which is, there it is, redstone, glowstone, and constantin, which is nickel and copper. Let's go get our nickel and copper going. Copper we got over there. Honestly, I might bring more over. Might just bring a whole stack in. Oh, there's only 14 copper ingots. Hold up. We might just craft some more out. Let's see. Copper clusters. Yeah, we got 5 stacks of 64 plus a 29 more. So we'll just go and smelt out, let's say, 2 stacks. Yeah, we'll stick 2 stacks, and we'll just go and smelt this out. Bring 1 back here to put in the chest, and then leave 1 more over there because we are running. We're about halfway through the stack in there, and we need so many steps. Nickel, that's the one, and that should be up here. There we go. And we might as well grab that redstone and glowstone while we're at out here. Glowstone. Oh no. Are we out of glowstone? No, I think we put it in the nether chest. Yeah, there we go. Love the drawers so much. They're so beautiful and organized. They are pretty nice. The unfortunate thing is that they only stack 1 type of item. So if you've got things like wood logs, for instance, you have to make 1 drawer for each individual one of them, which I kind of dislike. I wish there was a way to stack it based on type, so you could just, like, you know, get in all types of wood logs into one thing. But you know, that's kind of the limitations of it, which is totally fine. And we're good there. So I'll make the constantin and then the redstone ingot first. Both of those go in, and then these. We'll let those smelt up first, and then I'll do all this copper that we need. And while I'm at it, oh, is this actually going to make enough? I need 4 of those plates. I think this should be okay, because I think it turns into 4 total for 1 for each of the ingots here, right? Each of the components that go into it. Should make bulk redstone alloy. I should, but I honestly don't know how much I'm going to need. Is the issue. Because right now we're using a lot of it, but for, let's see, what does the arc furnace need? Because I think that has 1 of them. Maybe it doesn't. I know we move on to, modularium, that's the one. I know we move on to this stuff, and I don't know that this requires any of it. Yeah, it doesn't at all. And I think these ratios are, again, wrong. I'm pretty sure it's 1 to 1 to 1 for all of these. But these should smelt up before too long. Anyway, what I was saying was that the modularium becomes a much bigger part of building machines once we get past the arc furnace and all of that stuff. So I don't know if we should invest in making redstone alloy, considering I don't know how much it's going to end up making. Anyway, with this stuff, So that's 2 ingots. We need to get more redstone and glowstone. I guess Constantine... That actually... No, that tracks. Because the Constantine would have only combined with 1 each of this stuff. So we should have put 2 in off the bat. We'll stick this in. We'll go to sleep. And hopefully by the time we come out tomorrow morning, the Constantine ingots, or the redstone alloy ingots, should be finished here. So we'll put the redstone alloy on the bottom. We'll start casting out the ingots of it. Yep, that's redstone alloy. Wow, this stuff takes a long time to cast, and our lava is actually going down a fair bit. But in the meantime, while we're waiting, we can go and get our, I believe it was iron? Yeah, iron plates smashed out. Which we need 4 of. And then we need this redstone alloy also smashed into plates. Now, the plate shape is just a tad bit different. All right, then we got some more redstone alloy. And then last thing we need is a vacuum tube. Luckily, we got 3 of them when we made it. So, should be good there. Nope, 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 come back. There we go. And we should be set. So with that stuff all finished, should be able to make our redstone engineering block. Lovely. Where'd it go? Oh, it's in there. We had an extra. Why did we have an extra? Okay, whatever. That's fine. That's fine. We'll have that extra heavy engineering block anyway. We'll go and resort everything in here. And last but not least, we need those conveyor belts. Now, what do we need for those? We need leather, which we may or may not have, redstone and iron ingots. Oh, and I should start our copper processing here. But suppose I could use some more iron here. More stacks of that in that. So need an extra redstone engineering block for the arc furnace anyway. Yeah, that might be why we had one in there that we just weren't using. But we need... Right. Redstone. Got 1 of. And then leather. Do we have any leather to spare? 3. We could undertake the whole process again of making more leather. It is good to have excess leather. We will need it for other places. It's just a long process, which I'd really rather get done in our mixer, if we can get that. We only need 3, so I think we'll just take the 3 that we've got. We'll sit on that for now, and we'll try to get that mixer before we get into any more leather crafting. And everything here should be good. Okay. Oh, and that actually makes 8 conveyor belts and ticks off an achievement for us. Which achievement did that tick off? Conveyor belt. That's a... The achievement names are getting a little boring now. Because, before they used to be, interesting. There's some interesting ones, I swear. I swear they used to be more interesting. Push it real good. That's pretty fun. I swear there were fun ones. I swear. Top 10 weirdest gadgets. Yeah. Stuff like that. And now they're getting kind of rote. Filter topper, hibachi, bellows, potash, nether brick. They're just listing what you get for it, or what you'd need for it. I guess we are moving into the age of industry. All humor is gone. Everything is clouds and pollution. Messed over like 5 cools ones in age 2. Maybe. Some of them didn't seem all that interesting to me. But we've got all that made up. Got the conveyor belt. We should be good to make this metal press, right? Let's consult with the manual. Yeah, I think we should be good. So where are we going to create this? Where are we going to put this? Let's put it along the wall here, I think. So we need that scaffolding first, I believe. There and there. We need the engineering block between them. Conveyors on either side, a piston in the middle, and whatever that last bit is, probably the heavy engineering block on top. So like, yeah, like that, presumably. I don't think it matters all that much. But then a piston in the middle. Ooh, give it back. I don't know how to angle pistons. I haven't honestly used them all that much. Like that? No. It's kind of facing the way that I'm coming at it. So maybe I'll go from below here. Yeah, there we go. I bet it didn't matter. I bet it didn't matter in the slightest, but you know, just to get it correct. And how do we activate this? Click the piston with the engineer's hammer. Power is input through the top. Items through the conveyor obviously in the direction of movement. So let's go grab. Well, let's go drop off the steel scaffolding and sort everything out there. So the conveyor belts, and then let's go grab our engineer's hammer. Let's go get this made. Yeah, look at that. Okay, so I think we might relay over to this corner and then to this one. Maybe connect it from either one of those two. Luckily, we've got extra relays, plenty of them. There we go. So we should be good on all fronts to wire this up here. I'm putting them one above where our torch level is, just so we don't have to deal with the possibility of getting electrocuted by it on the way. And I think we'll wire it up from here, right? Oh, ow. Maybe we can't? Hold on a moment. Why, pray tell, can you not link up here? What's going on with this? Okay. Let's. Oh, right. I need a connector. Duh. Do I have any spare? Yes, I do. Keep forgetting. Ooh, ow. We may want to start insulating these. Oops. Oh no, what have I done? All right, right. Wires, not the relays. There we go. Unfortunately, that is all our wire. So this should be, yeah, there we go. It's charging up slowly. How are all our machines doing? Ooh. So they are starting to slow down. I assume that's because this capacitor, yeah, is at max value. You know, I'm gonna go make a staircase. I did see somewhere that this may work. So let's go see if I can get it to work. Go and function here. I think I'll use, yeah, I'll just use andesite, whatever. And this work blade. This may actually break the blade. But I want to at least give it a try. I was having issues way back when we went to the beneath, I think. I was having issues with making the cobblestone ladders, and I tried fiddling around with it. It just would not seem to take. But I think that I saw somewhere. Oh. Oh dear. What? How are you in here? Why are you in here? Okay, I need to clearly reestablish. Oh, because this is not lit. Okay, is everything else here lit up sufficiently? Except for the inside of this, but they can't spawn in there, I'd assume. I think we're good. But anyway, I was trying to get the cobblestone ladders to work, so that I didn't have to actually craft ladders of my own. And it did end up working, but somewhere I saw that it may just have been that I needed to click on the block more with this work blade. So let's see, it should work with andesite too, right? Yeah, the flint or iron work blade in world. Right? Maybe not? Oh, come on. Okay, so maybe that's just not something that works anymore. Maybe I need the iron work blade for that. So maybe I need this. Iron plates, lots of sticks. Could be the case. Interesting. I swear I saw somebody get it to work. Evidently it just doesn't work for me. Which isn't the worst thing in the world, but it would just be very nice if it did. Oh, and we got the gunpowder from that creeper that spawned. Well, that failure aside, speaking of failures, the fact that this isn't actually processing anything, we should be able to actually press things into rods and plates and all that sort of deal without having to go through the intermittent smelting and casting process here. How's that coming out? It's mostly done. And I believe that the way that works, check out our manual, is that we, get a mold here with the various molds that you can make shown here. There aren't too many of them, just plates, gears, and rods. Apparently bullet casings and wire. And evidently packing 2x2, 3x3, and unpacking. So I'm not exactly sure how the unpacking stuff... there it is. Can be used to compress 4 or 9 of the same item into their relevant storage form, and then unpack it again. So that is something that we can do there. I don't think we'll use it for packing so much. I think we'll probably end up using it more for rods and wires and stuff. We might even leave the engineer's wire cutters into that. But for that, we will need this engineer blueprint mold to just presumably sit in there, right? Does it have an inventory? Perhaps it does not. Oh, we probably put it in here to make the actual mold, and then we slap the mold onto this. That would do it. In that case, I think I might actually get another crate or a chest of some kind, something like that. I have been quite in love with these crates, so I might just do that. And put one of those in there. Right by the engineer's workbench, especially since it'll be carrying a bunch of blueprints, not Bluetooth. It'll have lots of blueprints, and it will have lots of molds and stuff like that. So I think we'll need a chest there regardless. Get all of these. I think, finally, we can use this chest in a crafting recipe, because it did just say any chest. Oh, please let me use it. Please let me use that. Did I have it? Oh. I swear I can use this to create something else. Primal chests, strainer base, a hopper. Maybe it's just a hopper that I'm thinking of. Regardless, for now, we'll have to stick to making a chest out of this stuff and then doing the whole ordeal. But conveniently, that actually makes 2 for us. So if we need another crate anywhere, and I am kind of enjoying using the crates in here. It gives it a very machinery-esque look. We'll be able to do that. We can't access this off the bat. Oh, what? Oh, right. We used the lumber axe, which probably took everything that was made of wood around with it. We'll just scoot that one out. Oh, my blueprint. Oh, you're kidding. It ate up my blueprint. Aw, man, that's annoying. Okay. Oh, well. Let's go grab some more flowers. Stop with all that. I think this one looks blue. Not if you use that button, though. Not if you use that button, though, I said. Yeah, that's blue. That is glitchy. This looks blue. Yep, there's two blue. And that looks light blue. Maybe these pansies? No, purple. Probably purple, but maybe blue. Purple. Ah, there we go. And these will, yeah, I'll make blue. Honestly, we'll probably grab even more than that. Since we do need many, many, many blueprint pages, especially if we keep accidentally breaking our bench like that. So let's go and craft at least a few of them up. Now we do need, I suppose we might as well take a look at all of them. Oh, there's only 5. Okay. So we need crafting components, metal press molds, common projectiles, specialized projectiles, and arc furnace electrodes, which are all the ones we can make at this point. Though evidently we will apparently need them for, we need blue dye powder, at least, for machine blueprints as well. Anyway, let's get all these ground up so we can start on that. Go grab the duplicate you threw in the ocean. You're not wrong, actually. Assuming it's still there. Maybe it's a good thing that my trash can project hasn't yet been completed. Unfortunately, there's a bunch of miscellaneous arrows and stuff in this area as well. Did I collect it already? No. Did I throw it into the ocean in a different location? I thought not. I'm pretty sure I've been tossing most of the stuff I've been discarding. Oh, I think uh-oh. I threw one of the arrows that wasn't done yet. Give it back. Here it is. I'm pretty sure I've been tossing most of my discards, though, in the same location. Just because there's mud down there at the bottom, so it doesn't tend to float as much. And also, I think there's a down current, because I believe there used to be sand there. Maybe I threw it in here somewhere. There's some fish. You know, I think I've lost that duplicate, unfortunately. A little bit of a shame, but we'll at least be able to make more. Oh, I've picked up a bone arrow in my inventory as well. Alrighty. Drop off feather. That's why we ran over here in the first place. I suppose wooden crate alongside it. And let's get to some other engineer stuff. No, right. Blueprints. Theoretically, this is done? It's done. Is this done? I don't know what I was making in there. I guess it got made, and I guess it got used. I knew I threw something in there previously. I can't quite recall as to what, though. We've got the blue dye powder. I think this will probably be the one we want to make first. So, crafting components, which is the iron, aluminum, and copper we need. Molds we'll probably do next. I don't know what these projectiles will make. Yeah, it looks like just different cartridges for guns. And this is also gun cartridges. So we'll skip those for now. And we'll move straight to the arc furnace electrodes instead. So we just need these two and this one. which is this hop graphite dust first. Interesting. For now, we just need steel plate, easy enough to get, and paper, which is not easy to get. I guess we won't be able to do that in the mixer. We are completely out of paper now. We used the last 3 paper to make that other blueprint, which we ended up casting into the ocean to be lost in God knows where. Yeah, no paper here at all. We do at least have some leftover glue. And since we're making 3 of that, we'll want to take that plus 9 sawdust. And we'll go and mix that manually for now. Here it is. We should be able to do it like so, because of... Oh, there we go. Because this should work. The soundproofing is still throwing me off a little bit. I'm very much not used to the fact that it just, doesn't sound loud occasionally. Very strange to me. That is all our pulp made and subsequently dried, correct? Yes. There we go. I'll stick the extra in here to be put out. That'll take about 2 minutes to turn into paper. Honestly, with the... Let's see here. We can probably see from this. Let's see. With the industrial drying machine, how long will this take? 300 ticks, which is about... Let's see. 10 seconds is 200 ticks. So it's like 12-ish seconds, 15 seconds, right? Yeah, that's actually much better than this drying process. It takes significantly less time, which does track with our progression over the industrial side of things. I suppose it would take a long time to dry this out in the open as compared to like a washing or a drying machine, that sort of thing. But while we wait for that, what should we get set up next? I guess the arc furnace, really. We've kind of been moving through and towards that. But it is just, there's a lot that we got in there. We should already have some. And in fact, I am going to check our chest out here just to see what it is we do have. So if we just take a look at our book, we've got the cauldron in here, right? Right. Did we leave it at home? Did we use it in something else? Where on earth is our cauldron gone? It's not in any of the chests that I think it should be in, so now I'm just kind of searching everything in there. I guess we used our cauldron in something. What could we possibly have used that for? Did I make a cauldron? I swear I made a cauldron. I'm pretty sure I did. If I didn't, it's not hard to make or anything. It's just, I swear I did have it and put it somewhere. Suppose I'll put the engineer's hammer back where it belongs. How strange. Okay, well. There, cauldron made and subsequently stored in here. Or actually, no, since we're going through the list. Cauldron, check. Steel sheet metal slabs, 14 of them. Yep, check. Steel sheet metal, also check. At least 8. Blocks of steel, we do not have those. quite honestly, we may not have enough steel to make that much. Let's go and see. Blocks of steel is probably easiest to get from here. Can we turn them into... Turn it into a block in the steel, or in the metal press, if we have the mold for it, if and when. Could probably do it in the smeltery. In fact, I'm almost sure we could do it, but I'd assume that it would take quite a bit of time to actually melt this, considering it's steel and not iron or anything like that. It's already been doubly forged. Yeah, there we go. Right at the very end. So maybe we'll just save that for the metal press. Steel scaffolding. Yeah, we got plenty of that. Way more than we need. Redstone engineering block. We'll have to go through and make another set of that, unfortunately. So we just need the iron plates. We've got that one remaining vacuum tube, and then all of that. 10 light engineering blocks, 5 heavy engineering blocks. There's one in the chest. What is there one in the chest of? Oh, redstone engineering block. Yes, thank you very much. So that's done. That's done. We still need this. All of these are done. Now to the heavy stuff. Light engineering blocks and heavy engineering blocks. The light engineering blocks, we have... Heavy engineering blocks, we have 1 of the 5. Light engineering blocks, we have absolutely 0. And that is going to take quite a bit of work here. So I guess let's start with the crafting components first here. Copper, aluminum, iron. So we got iron at least, and copper. Aluminum's back at the house, unless I have it here somewhere. No. Yet again, another day has passed without my notice. We really are getting into the engineering mindset here. Let's see, aluminum? This one? Yeah, there it is. So we've got that. We're still waiting on the paper, and we've got the blue dye in our chest over there. So we should hopefully be good. Is paper all done? Yes, it is. I should honestly, combine all of these chests in here so that they all flow into one via hopper system, but our hopper systems have been kind of funky lately. Been kind of out of flux. At the very least, we can go make this right now. So we don't need to open that. Just take that out. Take that out. Oh, I guess these do actually need to be in the order. There we go. Crafted components. So we've got that back. And we'll go throw that in the chest here, or the crate. Let's get that done immediately. What do we need that for? We need that for the light engineering block for this stuff, just to make it kind of cheaply. Now, in total, since we're going to need 10 of these, each of this makes 2, so we need 5 total. We'll need 10 iron plates, 5 copper ingots, which we can do. Iron plates and 5 copper ingots. Hopefully the third one will stick around longer than the first 2. Oh, yes, for the for the blueprint. That is the hope, but generally It'll probably happen. It'll probably be fine. We're sticking it in the crate now instead of in the actual engineering bench, so it won't get chewed up. We've also moved our lumber axe out of our inventory and separated out the crate from where the table is. So even if it does end up happening where we use the lumber axe to make all of that, it should still be okay. To chop it down, should hopefully still be fine. These make our mechanical components, right? Oh dear. We've made too few? We have. Okay, so we need to make some more. Another 10 and 5. Perfect. And again with this. Great. And we'll take that out just so we don't accidentally demolish it at some point. Did I ever sleep? I swore I slept the night away. And after that, that is all done. We need copper ingots, of which we should have plenty of, because we just went through that whole smelting process for the rest of them, and iron ingots. And so for 10 of these, or 5 of these, we'll need 15 copper ingots and 20 iron ingots. Did I ever sleep? Now you're really living the engineer's life? Yeah, no kidding. But yeah, 5, perfect. The exact amount we needed. The iron. Okay, and then these. Yeah, perfect. So we're all good there. Lovely. We'll go bring the extra copper back to our base. We'll go put that in a drawer. Oops. There we go. Okay, we've got that. And now time to make 4 more heavy engineering blocks, which is, I think, just about the same process except it adds electrum in here. We'll turn that off and get, was it gold and silver? We'll need 4 electrum. Right? I think 4. Because it'll make it in batches of 2, so I'll need 4 anyway, even though we already have 1, I believe. And silver. We'll let that get all smelted up in there. Then we need steel ingots to make 4. We just need 8. That's plenty. We need pistons. Ooh, this may be our limiting factor here. They don't require a ton. They do require more than I'd like to use. We should have, I think, enough, which is to say 4. Yeah. To make what we need here. And these steel mechanical components, which are the same thing except with steel instead of iron plates. And how's this coming along? Electrum? Yes. So let's make those steel plates, which we'll need 8 of. Let's go and smack this down. You know what? Let's use the middle press. Or no, we haven't done that yet, have we? We should, though. So I'll do one so we can actually make the metal press plate factory thing. I think it should just be one plate, right? Yeah, that makes the molds. And then we'll do the rest in here. So plates, we need 5 steel plates and 1 engineer's wire. Right, we need the wire cutters. So I'll bring those over there instead of here. And we need 5 to make the actual bit of it, don't we? Ooh, is this going to break? No, not quite. Almost. Just about there. But couldn't get over that last bit of it. So make a metal mold for the plate. Yeah, and then it just straps on there. Take these both out and toss them in there. And how do we put these in? Like that? Yeah, so we just toss them on there. Oh, and they kind of just roll off. So let's get a hopper for both sides of this. We'll get one going to a chest and one coming down and placing on it. It's very nice. It's very nice animation, though. I do very much like that. Right, hopper. Though I heard a zombie. Oh, there he is. There's the fellow. Let's see here. Hopper is, I think, we can definitely use this chest. We confirmed that that is the one remaining use that it has. We'll go turn in this rotten flesh. Shoot, what is the rest of it? Right, any plank of wood. Just surrounding that whole ordeal. And then I think we will need the bark as well, which we might have some extra of. No, it seems like not. I suppose we can go and chop the rest of this mulberry wood. You know, that's actually what we should have done with this stuff. We shouldn't have chopped it in here. We should have chopped it on the saw, because that would have at least given us the bark as well. Blast. Curse my short-sightedness. We can at least do this. And let the cauldron collect all that up. It is the bark around here. The hopper in the center. And the cobweb. Go grab those sticks. I think it's 5 and 4. Oh, I suppose we'll need to take this out. No. 4 go in the corner. And 5, like so. Perfect. Now we've got another whopper. Unfortunately for us, we still need to make more. Of course we do. We're getting a little low on string. Do we have... Yeah, we've got balls of fleece. We'll go use the work blade to turn those out. Oh, and there our work blade goes. It's all gone now. So we'll have to upgrade to our iron one finally, which is sort of good. There's that cobweb. Get the box. the hopper mark 1, hopper mark 2, and there you go. Bob's your uncle. And we'll get 2 chests for it to go and put next to them. Right? I suppose we could turn these into crates too. We had the 1 spare, but we needed 2 anyway. So how did we turn this into crates? I want to say, yeah, sticks and wood planks. Let's grab the sticks wholesale. I think it was sticks in the corners. Wood planks like that, and the chest in the middle. Yeah, there we go. And we've gotten more wood crates. And I think these should, actually no, these should definitely interact well with the hoppers and stuff because we have been using them before. So those placed down, that going there. Ooh, ow. That's going on top, right? So if we toss that. No. Can this not be automated via a hopper? Oh, I guess it just goes up here. Oops. Nope, that's not the way that was supposed to work at all. Where did that wire go? Both in there? Yeah, both in there. Okay. Bash, bosh. Test. Test? Oh, no. Okay. So how is this going to work? If I can't put a hopper there. This part will at least work, so I'll... do we need more plates? Shoot. Let's go craft up the rest of this. We've got installed kind of in the center of all of this. Go grab our copper. Go grab the correct engineer's blueprint. This and those. And we don't need any more plates at the moment. Shoot. So I guess we're just going to have to manually throw these on for now. I don't know. I think they just pop off here. So as long as this fetches from in there and throws in here, I think that ending should be okay. That endpoint should be fine. It's the points that come before that that may be the issue. The drop on. So let's go get this set up for heavy engineering block. I think I made more electrum than strictly necessary. That is all right, though. We'll just have some spare for whenever we need it. Because we will most definitely need it. Nope. Looking for heavy engineering. There's 1. There's 2. That's 4. And we're all done there. We didn't need the steel ingots at all, evidently. Or maybe we did and it automatically pulled it. But going back to our book here, we're just missing those blocks of steel. Reinforced blast brick. Right, reinforced blast brick. That's what's going to take us a little bit of time. That's what's going to take us a fair bit of time, in fact. this is also a massive structure. So massive we don't actually have room inside the factory here. We are going to need to erect a much larger factory, and unfortunately, we are at a critical lack of factory space. Now, we can seal this up now, because we have finished with it. We could expand the factory backwards, and I think that's what we'll do once, but I think even after that, we'll need more space. So I think I'm going to double stack this factory down below. We're going to go mine out some material here so that it is... It's got 2 floors that are as tall as it currently is, because these factories are getting a little tall. We could maybe cut off the top half. I don't think anything at present is using anything higher than the midpoint, I wanted to say. Except for this wiring, obviously. And nothing is going taller than this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 blocks up. Should be a good cutoff for minimum height. We'll go 1 above that, cut that off, make that a 2nd story above ground. Yes. Yes, I think that is what we will do. To automate the metal press, it looks like you have to put another conveyor belt in front of it and have it automate onto that. Oh, okay. That can work. Let's see, we should have those extra conveyor belts, right? So it'll work just like that. Then if we put this there, that'll presumably deposit. That'll probably work. Anyway, we're getting distracted here. We should go and put the cutoff here. Unfortunately, to do more construction, we will need more construction material. And we may not have enough of that, so maybe we'll do the below. Below structure instead, yeah. I think we shall. Okay, so let's put all of this on pause. We'll throw everything in here that we don't need at this exact moment. Or that we don't just casually carry around on us. Which does include this stick. These sticks, I suppose. Let's go pull out the excavator and start digging up the floor. Lovely floor here. Now, luckily, for the most part, all of these machines shouldn't be at all reliant on, on them there being floor beneath them. Oh, I guess I messed that one up a little bit. Unluckily, they are all hooked up by uninsulated wires. This is why you always let experienced contractors do your wiring for you. And those dirt lights that we had are no longer going to be available, considering we're tearing out the dirt. Finally, we're going to have non-dirt floors in another house. I say house, in another area. Now, I want to get this all going at once, because we don't want to leave any of this area unfinished once night comes, now that there's no dirt lighting anywhere beneath it. And I suppose we'll need to get the back of that. But I'm going to do 2 layers here. I'm going to plan for 2 layers of separation between the floors. That way, stuff like that's buried, like these chests, will remain buried without any issues. And they won't show up in the floor below. I will definitely keep our factory interior height the same on the 2nd floor, or the floor that we're going to, the lower floor. That is something that I definitely want to keep, because some of our machines are getting pretty tall. I don't want to have it be the case where we run out of space above us because we've got a ceiling too low. And in fact, I might even make it the same height as the original height of this factory, which is, what, eight interior blocks tall, I think? So we might try to do that again. Oops. Not what I had meant to do. Considering for the little bits that we have to use our garden trowel for, we might actually get a fair amount of worms to get our strainer traps going again. Oops, these should all be filled in because this is underneath the walls. Goodness knows we have to cut corners somewhere, and having walls sit on top of dirt without any concrete or stone foundation beneath them is exactly the type of cost-cutting measure that's going to save this factory from bankruptcy in the future. Not that we're ever going to go bankrupt for any reason. Certainly not mismanagement. Okay, so these are going to be our 2 floors of separation. We may as well get... Well, first let's get this stuff all tossed in. I guess we're going to be creating a dirt section here. What are these? That's more dirt. Okay, so our dirt is actually already filled up. Perfect. And these dirt lights can just go in there. I think we got our cobblestone lights and put them in here as well when we had them moved around. So all that done. And we'll save 1 here to repair our garden trowel. Let's go and figure out what our floors are going to be made of. Now this is a factory. So I do want something very factory-esque. We'll go grab our chisel out here and I suppose grab out some cobblestone here as well. And we'll just test out how some of these look. Because the rest of it is pretty cobblestone-y. I believe we used braid. Let's go take a look at it. I believe we used braid for the walls. No, that's arrayed bricks we used for the walls. So we could use braid for the actual floor tiles. Could use some disordered tiles, or we could use layers. Let's check how this looks. Honestly, our chisel's probably going to break after not too long. Sort of industrial. Can't say I'm in love with it, though. So let's move on. We could do prism to make it fancy, but I want something a little more, well, industrial, as I keep saying. Maybe small bricks. This will definitely be the last one we can do with that. Even that, I think, is too close to... too close to the walls. Wouldn't you say? Very close. So let's go sacrifice our chisel and make our last decision here for this set. We could just color it. We could just color it a different color. Maybe we go with this panel. If it had broken up the pattern between them, I would have been for it. But considering there's a very distinct outline, I think we're kind of stuck on that. Now we do have to make another chisel. We can find one. There it is. So an iron or a tin plate. We'll just use iron and a stick, which we can go grab from in here. We might actually do 2 of these, considering we go for a lot. What about plain old stone? Take a while to bake. Would look very industrial. I don't know. I think the stone is more natural in Minecraft, at least in Minecraft building, just because it looks like it's it's supposed to be there. I want to use something that's very clearly been like decided on, but very much looks, not like it's just part of the scenery. Like I didn't waste time. Oh, okay. Well, we'll go make ourselves another mallet while we're at it. Which requires some stone here. Oh, speaking of stone, our stone should actually be done baking in the furnaces over there. So we'll go and fetch that once we're done with this big remodeling project. This, place, smack, store. Okay. And we get chisels out of that. All right, but cobblestone panels, not going for it. Zag? Let's see how this zag looks. It's a little too much. Too much pattern to it. Look at me making aesthetic decisions while having no idea how aesthetics actually work. This is what's going to be aesthetic to me. Tiles, perhaps? Tiles might be pretty industrial. Oh yeah, I think I like that. I think I like tiles. All right, we'll stick with tiles then. Oh, and as predicted, as soon as we spent the night away from our project, monsters started spawning in it. We'll go decide on tiles for our design of choice. Oops. Assuming we remembered to actually convert everything to tiles. We'll go do all the small areas first. We didn't bring enough to do the whole area we've got set up here. So do like the undersides of all the machines, stuff like that. We might not even have enough for that, honestly. There we go. Okay, we'll go fetch some more cobblestone. You know what? Scratch that. We're going to go mine some more cobblestone, as well as dirt and what other things that we have, because we'll need it out of the way anyway. Okay, we'll go collect all of this. We may actually run into that iron mine we had down there a little while ago. So we should be a little ways above it. It'll be cleared out at the very least, which will be nice. Probably should have just done this with the excavator. Oops. Stick some dirt back in that wall. Rub some dirt on it. It'll fix itself up. Yep, there's our iron cave. So we did manage to actually fall into that. Are we going to spend the whole day outside? What time is it? It is about midday. This is probably, I'm estimating, going to take a good, probably couple days Minecraft time. It's a big project. It's a big factory. And we're expanding it very deep to make sure that it keeps up with the requirements of all of our machines. Oh, we actually out of space? Not. Oh, yes, actually, quite. So let's start converting. We'll build the floor some more. Let's see, where did that go? Ah, here it is, tiles. And tiles. We'll just toss this stuff out for now. And as expected, it is looking like we are just chewing through our chisel here. Ooh, I'll make sure I don't get too much of that. Ooh, it's going to get very dark in here once we seal this all off. We'll put up temporarily torches. We'll have to take out the side walls and replace them with these blocks, the arrayed bricks. But it'll at least keep us able to see. We'll keep the monsters hopefully off of our backs. And it'll get us to be extra enticed to finish this project so we can actually leave, because we'll actually be sealing ourselves in there as well. So there will be no escape for us. Go set up torches in all the corners and stuff. Or most of the corners, I guess. And instead of running back and forth to our house, I think I'm just going to shove extra stone and various bits and bobs like that into our backpack here. That way we'll just be able to clear up some space. And once we get finished with the project, we'll actually be able to go and sort all of that back out pretty easily and promptly. I would love to have like a sort of industrial era elevator heading down here. That would actually make it look pretty neat and pretty unified, honestly. Have like a rickety old elevator going up and down. I don't think we have access to that, though. I don't even know if any of those exist. Whoa, what the heck happened there? That definitely glitched out. Okay. There's all that layer done. Let's see, how far down did we say we wanted to go? Oh, right, and we need to decide on a object to make for the roofing here. What did we set as the roofing here? Did have a design. Right, we used marble, it looks like. Marble and diorite. So we should be able to do both of those. And it looks like we're using braid and encased bricks as the pattern up there. I think we can do that as the roofing for the area below here. Shouldn't be too bad. I think we are currently in the process of collecting marble. Yeah, you can see there's marble in the area that we're mining, so that shouldn't be too difficult. Yeah, it's kind of bugging out. The hammer, that is. You can see it occasionally just takes a block away instead of the whole 3x3. Maybe it's because of that world backup. I did just see that pop up in the bottom left corner there, but I don't know. It's never happened before. Very interesting. Yeah, see, there it went again. Oh, that could have been because it broke. We'll need to go and cast out another repair kit, and honestly, we'll probably do 2 or 3. Their iron tool sharpener or whatever it is. Iron sharpening kit, I think is the proper name for it. Suppose we might as well get the doors back on too. So we're going to take the iron out of here for ease of use. Go to smelt in here, and where's that sharpening kit? There it is. And that's off. Perfect. Okay. So let's get to building the roof of this thing. Should have a fair bit of marble in there. Do we have any diorite? No, I don't think we do. Probably some in here, though. Yeah, there we go. Plenty of that in there. So we'll go convert the diorite into... what was it? Perhaps I'll figure it out when I take a look at it. I think it is encased brick. I think that's right. I want to say that's right. Yeah, encased brick and braid. That was... Where's that encased brick? Here? Yes. Encased brick. We'll go and sleep early tonight. Hopefully some of the monsters have a chance to spawn. And then we need to pick the braid for our marble that we're picking up. And hopefully... I'll keep the same cross pattern going down here. There we go. There's that. And 2. Lovely. So I guess it's a good thing that we left this mine entrance open, considering we're now using it to get in and out of our new factory basement. Let's see, but for the braid, how are we going to identify the center point? 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. By 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17. 17 by 17. Enough with your creepy mining noises. I know I'm underground. I know it's this big spooky cave. It's fine. I swear. So 17 by 17 divided by 2, 16, 8, 9. 9 blocks in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Should be right there is the middle. So we'll go and scoot all of that around, I suppose. Oh no, I'm actually building the whole roof, so... And then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I was almost on for all of the torches that I placed. Almost exact. But I was just a little bit off for most of them. Okay, that is our cross pattern. Oh, I was actually perfectly on for that one. Yay. And then the rest of this will be the braided marble. If I can find it. Ah, French marble. Neat. But I am looking for small bricks. No. Pillar, tiles. Nope. There it is, braid. I don't think this will be nearly enough to fill up the whole section of it, unfortunately. Oh, maybe it will. Ah! Oh god. I mine so fast. I always forget. Okay. Oh wow, that was exactly enough to fill up one of these quadrants. Perfect. And I suppose we can turn the rest of this diorite back into the normal stuff. Okay, perfect. Let's go and get that torch back up and continue mining the floor out with our newly repaired hammer. Now that we know where our roof is, I think I'll have to go run up and check here real fast. I think the interior height of this factory building is 8 blocks high. I could be wrong. It might be more than that, but I think it's 8. 2, 3, 4. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blocks interior high. So we'll go and keep that same size down below as well. So I'll mine one all the way down to where we need it to be. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So we'll need to go all the way down to there before we can be finished with mining here. Oh, we're actually filled up. I really do wish I could have enchanted this with haste dest. It would be nice to get it a little further than haste. I wonder if there's a way I can possibly alter that. I could, I suppose, remove maybe dense? Maybe well established. I forget exactly where I put that, but I could remove that and put paper on instead, which would allow me more modifier slots. I think you can actually do that. I've just been going about it the wrong way. Instead of putting the plates on, I tried to just add, I think, just like iron or something like this. Or basically, I just tried to add the component that you would use to get that default into place, and that's not exactly how you go about it. So I think I just have to make another plate and replace whatever plate. I think it is a plate that the copper is on, because we really don't need well established on this. I don't think we do, at least. It does have mending moss. Well, maybe it doesn't need that then. Maybe I'll take off ecological then. That doesn't seem to heal it very much, especially if we have mending moss. Yeah, see, like there it happened again. Jeez. Something's a little buggy with it. We've also totally thrown off our mining groove here because we also run out of inventory space again. We've kind of messed up our placements and everything. So I had a good rhythm going, and then something messed up, and now we're not getting full blocks mined again. There we go. I think we fixed it. Mostly because we come to the end of the block here. Okay. This is just about to break, so it'll probably break in these next couple of hits. Yep, there it goes. We'll go repair it up with our foresight of the mending kit. I'm actually not quite sure why I'm getting experience orbs. Oh, you know what? It's probably because of that well-established thing. For some reason, I thought it'd just give it to me, but I guess it just actually makes them appear. So that's sort of convenient. I guess this has been mending a little, so it is actually lasting a little longer than it should be. Interesting. Man, this ferrocalcite stone is kind of rough to mine through. Takes just the slightest bit longer, and that is so much of an inconvenience. Oops, that stays out. Oh, but we've reached the bottom floor here. Finally. We'll need to do one more, I think, since we actually need to replace the floor. I actually do want to replace the floor down here. Same stuff as up top. But we have finally reached the bottom here. Huh? Okay. Not what I intended, but totally fine, I guess. Oh, I see, and I've run out of saturation. That's why I'm not able to sprint here. Enough with the creepy Minecraft sounds, please. I know I'm in a cave. It's very well lit. Well, most of it. I'm just doing some intern work for a construction company. Oh, some more clay, actually. Convenient enough. Grab the pickaxe. Oh, God. That stuff. There we go. All right, almost finished here, and we're done. Perfect. All right, sweet. So let's... Oh, we're going to have to tear down the walls, too. Oh boy. Okay, let's build the floor first. We've got a tiled cobblestone. We've got plenty of cobblestone to make more, assuming our chisel holds out. Probably not for this one, but tiled cobblestone. That should be enough, I think. I would really love if I could make some of this stuff the hidden lights, like we had with the dirt and stuff, but I very much doubt that I will. I think we had an issue with that when it was up top as well, because the modded chiseled versions don't actually count as default Minecraft blocks, and I think those default blocks, a few of them at least, are the only ones that can become hidden lights. There we go, some more tiles. Will this be enough for the rest of it? I'll probably need at least one more. Yeah, at least one more. I think one more should do it though. We're absolutely going through the chisels today. We will need to seal off this cave, as in the wall for it. It's nice having a nice little open section there, but that's not very conducive to industrial capacities here. Yeah, look at that. Perfect. We'll go turn the rest of this back into cobblestone. Default old boring type. Oh boy, and I suppose we'll get to work on the walls. So I'll need to go grab another of that. I think before I do that, I will, one, sleep, because it is nighttime here. And two, I will change out that copper face for, or the wooden tool rod, I think, for a paper one. Oh no, but that'll require paper again. All right, let's go through the process. We require at least 8 paper. So we'll do another set, another full 9 set of, nope, that's not it. What am I looking for? Glue. And sawdust. Because I really would like to put hastest on this. That would be very convenient for me. There we go. That's one set. Two sets, and this should be the last of it. So we're going to set this up to dry. Boy, can I not wait for that industrial drying machine to get finished. And we'll wait a good 2 minutes for it to happen while we mine out below. Oh my goodness, they're having a party in here. Wow, they're like throwing each other. Interesting. So apparently the trumpets no longer, they don't just blow at you, they actually have like tossing knockback. Whoa, what's happening? Is he breaking down my door? No way. No way that's a thing. Not yet. This is what difficulty is this on? Normal. I shouldn't be able to break down doors, right? He is also very resilient to death. Huh. I'm gonna go toss some of the things I don't need. which is basically this rotten flesh, graves dust stuff. Clay, definitely don't need. Suppose we might as well throw most of this back into areas once it came. Save the cobblestone, which we can throw up here. Nope, that's full up. I might stick one up top here. No, I'll move these ones. I'll move those over to the other side, because I don't think at the moment we need anything put in. I'll just make a whole set here into cobblestone only. You need marble for the ceiling as well. Oh, you are totally correct. I'll jump over that when I get to it, though. The rest of that stuff should be able to go back once it came. Dirt has its own chest. Yeah, there it is. That is dirt? Yeah, that is dirt. But it is not have space. Okay. So we'll go back to mining. Once we drop these worms off, I see that our 8 pulp is finished. Or 8 paper has come out of the pulp, that is. We'll go and turn this into a faceplate. Material value 2 paper. I'm sorry, what? Oh no. Wait, what could it possibly be talking about for paper? How much of this stuff do I have to make? Are you kidding? So I guess I gotta make 64 paper? I want 8? Oh my goodness. I gotta make so much paper. Okay, forget that. We're leaving that for next time. We're leaving that for once we've got the industrial mixer set up. I can't believe that's how much paper it wants for that. I mean, yes, it's not a dense material or anything, but my goodness. I'll get 2 sharpening kits going. For when we come back up here. Wait a minute. Wait. We did not put that in for the right amount. We wanted the tough tool rod, right? 3. Got some paper here. I think we'll need 1 more round of paper. Actually, no. We've got exactly enough. We want to replace the tool rod. I suppose I should double check first that it's a tool rod that I need to be replaced here. Because I'm taking out the ecological here. Let's see, what does it take to make a hammer? Yeah, tough tool rod. So if we grab every last bit of paper, every last scrap of it. There we go. And not enough durability to replace the parts. Okay, so we need to repair it before we can do any of that. Good thing we had the sharpening kit going. So if we replace that, we get writable. And if we take that, shouldn't have changed anything else about it. Oh my god. Except for maybe the durability. What the heck? Where did my durability go? Hold on. What was that at before? That's like no durability. What the heck? Okay, maybe we take off one of the plates instead. God, that is no durability at all. We'll go dump some more redstone on it, I suppose. But with this durability, it's not going to last even... Wow, what the heck? Oops. Not enough modifiers. Okay, so we can at least get haster on it now. Can I pull that wood off now, or that stone, and replace it with wood again? So I do not want to be stuck at 77 durability. Not enough modifiers. Dang. Okay. Well, let's just see how long this lasts, I suppose. Oh, joy. Oh, that works. Ooh, what's this stuff? Nothing. Well, let's see how long this lasts me. My prediction is not very long whatsoever. Yeah, we're already a quarter of the way down. Oh boy. Oh, is it gone? Yep, totally gone. Wow, yeah, that durability sucks. Okay. New plan. We are taking off mending moss, assuming we can. We're taking off mending moss. We're taking off writable, replacing that with a wooden stick again. How will we take that off, though? You know what? Let's just try to finish this with our Instamine pickaxe. Oh my god, too much Instamining. A little bit. Ironically, the pickaxe is faster than the hammer. Yes, but it's... I don't know. if we could get the hammer to hastest, it would have the same speed here, or even better, I think. It doesn't have the durability now. It's got so little durability with everything that it's just not worth it anymore. Okay. Everything except for the dirt is done on that side. Where have our torches gone? There they are. Come on, you can get it? There we go. Seems too fast? I mean, a little bit, but like Haster is only that fast. And if I'm doing big bulk mining like this, I wouldn't mind having a fast mining speed. If it's just an instant click, like that would totally be fine. Yeah, look at that. It's already gone. Alright, I think I'm going to play this smart and make myself a little hidey hole before... Yeah, there we go. Oops. This did not work exactly out as I planned. These corner blocks, I guess, don't matter. Just fill those in. But what I was trying to say, yeah, it doesn't matter too much on a hammer because anything that I'm going to do with the hammer that's that large scale, it's probably going to be something that's done not particularly carefully. So I'm not going to need a precision with it. I'm probably just going to do the speed. The speed will be better than anything else at that point. We'll keep tossing things back in our inventory. Use that as a movement block here, I suppose. Funnily enough, our pickaxe actually mines through dirt just as fast as our shovel, basically. Which is pretty interesting. And last but not least... come on. There we go. Just made it. Okay. That should be just about everything. Alright, basement official cleared out. Whew. Okay. Lots of work. Lots of work to get back to where we were before. How are we going to do that? Right, we have climbing gloves. Oh my goodness, this is making me kind of sick. Looking and like climbing up at speed. And falling down at speed again. Oh, that's not pleasant. Oh, that's not pleasant at all. Okay, I think I can hang here. Nope. Not for very long, at least. Let's get all the blocks back. On the corners. Wait, hold up. Yes. Yes, the block is accurate. Okay, we did it. Corners. Corners cornered. Okay. Let's give my poor dizzy brain a rest here. My goodness. My head is still spinning from doing that climbing. That was a terrible mistake. I should have done that. Okay. Let's turn the climbing gloves off, please. Let's take a nice, calm, slow scoot back to everything. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's all the cobblestone chest is filled up. So I'll stick the extras there. Actually, 60 extras here. Might as well. Okay. So what do we have to do? We have to make ourselves some repair kits. A lot of repair kits, actually. So we'll go grab the iron ore out of there. Iron clusters. We'll need to make ourselves at least 4. And let's go look at the Tinker's stuff on how to disenchant items. How to disenchant modifiers here. Repairing. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, please tell me that there is a way to remove modifiers. Bossman is final and can't be changed. Trade of another part. Trades are equal to swapping the part. Requires minimum modifier. Oh man. I might have just absolutely wrecked this. I can't disenchant. If anybody knows how to scrub an enchantment off of a tinker's tool, please let me know, because I'm clearly missing something here. Repair and modify. Can I just... I mean, I guess I could make another one, another hammer here. But I've invested so much into this one. Like, the luck 3, that's at least, what, 180... Oh, no. Oh, man, that would kind of suck. Oh, well. If that's what I'm stuck with, that's what I'm stuck with. Big, gigantic waste of a hammer, but I guess I can make stuff with better materials. If I end up having them. Okay. Now, though, that these walls are all built, or are all ready to be built, I need arrayed bricks, which are cobblestone. I picked up an egg somewhere. I also need more torches. Is egg full up? Yes, it is. Let's go redeposit our redstone. Throw that golden sword in there as well. I suppose we'll throw the tool rod back up in here in case we ever manage to redo that. If not, we can just reuse it for our other hammer whenever we build the next hammer here. And torches. Sure, we'll take that much. And where's our coal here? All right. Perfect. So we got some more torches for the inside, and we will have our cobblestone here for the outside. Do we have extra cobblestone just sitting around in chests? No. All right. Let's chisel this all into... what was it? Raid bricks and Celtic bricks. So I'll do the Celtic first, I suppose. Celtic, there. And the rest are raid. There you are. Oh, and there goes the last of our chisel. right, there's that. I do realize that I need to take out the pillars here. Doesn't look like there's a way to remove enchantments. Okay, well, that was my mistake. I failed to take account that a paper tool rod on a hammer may not have been the sturdiest material. That's my mistake. That's okay. It's not the worst thing. I can always make a new one. I have got plenty of both of the resources that I've used to make mine. And I now have access to better resources. Well, possibly better. In the forms of Electrum and all of the other fancier ores that I can now make. So if they've got better mining speeds or qualities like that, I'll be able to at least do that. Unfortunately for us, we've run out of both the correct type of cobblestone and a chisel, so we will need to go back and do that. And we'll turn the rest of this iron into... I guess we'll set that on the automated system. And we'll set this on the plate machine. Hey, there we go. So it's a little slow and glitchy, but it does work. Oh, probably doesn't work with this treated stick, though. Sticks are in there, which I am running out of. And cobblestone. I'll just go turn as much of this into... Oh, no. Give me that back. There we go. Much of this into the raid bricks as possible. Oh, there's that set. We'll call that good for now. We'll see if we need more than this. I assume we will. Probably not. And I suppose we'll sleep the night away since we have been working up several days. It's a good thing they don't have phantoms in this version, or else I would be constantly beset on all sides by them. Okay, that is almost finished. There we go. That is done. You know, I'm fairly sure there's an actual tool that places all of these blocks for me in sort of a 3x3 pattern, the same way that I would mine them with either the hammer or the what is it? Excavator. That's the one. Pretty sure there's actually a tool that places it like that. Unfortunately, I do not have it. Oh, but I guess I possess the book that would tell me if I could get it. Which one of these would do that? Comma, maybe? Nope, that is a reaping tool. Perhaps I'm thinking of something else. I swear there was one that placed in a from a different mod. I swear that there was one that placed in that large pattern that I wouldn't have to do it so manually. But if not, it's not the worst thing in the world to have to go and do this, you know? What is up there? You guys see that? You can see something through the blocks. That's definitely not supposed to be there, but maybe that's a soundproofing blocks or something. Maybe it's just showing them through the ground for some reason. We're almost done though. I can just taste it. The question is whether we will have enough building blocks to get there. There's 3, and last wall, very last one. And now that I will basically be living down here, judging by how much machining we need to do, I should make doubly sure that that cave right outside is actually lit up properly. Not to mention the cave inside. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think torches go on the 5th level, and then in the 6th is where our wiring will go. Our very zappy electric wiring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this is too low. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Alrighty. That is all lit up. How am I getting out of here? Alright. There we go. Problem solved. We have not solved the problem of how we're going to get down there. If you'll bear with me for a second here. Okay. And we'll need to convert all of these back to various blocks that they need to be. And then place them back once they came. Which for these will be in there. Limestone will just be in here, and the egg that we somehow acquired We'll get there. Okay, with that all done. Oh, right. We need to do the marbling on the roof. Quite literally, marble. What was it we decided? Was the braid, I think? Let's go take a look. I think it's this corner that we've done. Yeah, the braided marble. Oh no, I don't want that to happen. So let's just slowly build down here. Yeah, no, that's not going to work out the way I envisioned. Where are we going to put this staircase? I guess back here. We can kind of tuck it into the corner, I suppose. Because there's not much we can place back in this gap room. So let's make it a two-space staircase. Huh, say that 5 times fast. And so for that, we'll actually need, stairs. Ow. Easy enough to make. Though probably not with this. Oh, there's marble in it, that's why. No, that still couldn't be why. Now, can we turn these cobblestone stairs into anything more than? No. That's alright. It's not the prettiest solution in the world, but it does get things done. Oh god, these climbing gloves are making me quite sticky. Do I have more? I've got a few more. Not enough, though. Let's pull some out. I think that should be enough to get all the way down there. Oh, please stop climbing things. Just let me pass. Alright, so if we go like that. Oh, man. This is going to be very annoying. Come on. Because if you stop holding, or if you stop holding the direction, you start to backslide, right? But sometimes you'll occasionally just fall straight down. Oh, I hate this. I hate this so much. You know what? Forget the stairs. Bollocks to the stairs. We're making a ladder. So we'll just have a bunch of extra stairs that we don't really need. And we'll turn off the climbing gloves for now so I don't get driven out of my mind. Yeah, should have a few ladders. 9, I think, is exactly as much as we need to get down there, right? Maybe we need a little more. I'll just put it by this door here. Well, maybe not. Maybe, hey, maybe we'll stick it back in this 2-lane plot. We'll have to go refill it, unfortunately, because we were foolish enough to go and convert all of the stone we took into those stairs. What did we use again? I think it was the tiles. probably didn't need to convert that many either, but that's what we got. So we actually need to take out every single, or we need to replace every single bit of tile except for this last bit. Now, I had not thought this through exactly. I suppose we'll convert more to these outside tiles. No, before this. Thinking logically. Do we need to replace this? No, we don't. Convert it to, what did we use out here? Braid? Braid, I think. Kindly leave me alone, sir. There we go. And after that, we get to do the chiseling to the marble, which we are turning into braid. I think we need exactly 3 sets of 64. I'm just going to save me some ease here. Save me a little bit of frustration. And set this down like so. Oh, come on. Maybe we should just get the power of flight. I'm sure that at least one of the mods in this game enables you to gain the power of flight. And honestly, sometimes, particularly times like now, I could really make sure, or I could really use the power of flight. So going. Oh. Okay. So not quite enough ladder, especially since I'm doing it for 2 blocks wide. Make sure the cave is lit up. Excellent reminder. Funnily enough, we climb faster with our climbing gloves than we do on the ladders. Let's go set our overlay up. And, ooh, that cave is super not lit up. No wonder there were so many mobs spawning down here. All right, cave. Now lit up. Check box. Tick. Huh? Oh. Hello. That's a new one. Let's go sleep the night away. Translation, let's cry in the beds before we have to do more construction work. And turn off our climbing gloves. Make some more ladders. This may use up the rest of our sticks. I don't know exactly how many we need here. I'm gonna estimate about that much. Let's say that much. We'll need to relight this area too. Ah, we're one short. You're kidding. And voila. We have an entranceway and an exit. Oh, come on. I guess it is cobblestone, so spiders and stuff can spawn on it. We'll put the torch just one block out, and we'll have to figure this out. Kindly do not wander around my workshop. We'll have to figure this out once we finish the balls. And like this level. Sure, that'll be our platform. All right, there we go. One side to sort out. I know I'm using marble, the same marble as scaffolding blocks here. So I'll fill in this far side that I can't reach, and then grab the extras. And fill in the space. There we go. Oops. Hey, perfect. And there we go. We've got our lovely basement set up. Though lovely may be an overstatement. It's lovely to me. We'll go and toss the rest of the marble back as marble. This chisel's definitely going to die as soon as we use it next. But whatever have you. Oh, we need to turn that cobblestone back. Okay, the chisel's about to die right now. Let's make another one off the bat. And convert the rest of this cobblestone back into good stuff. Wonderful. I do hear another bat, though, so we do have to figure out our lighting situation here. Which is not going to be easy. Oh, no. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. There we go. So, at the moment, we've got, what is it, Ferdinand's flowers? They make various kinds of blocks into light blocks, and that's what we've been using so far, because they light up straight off of the floor. We could do a like default block, and we could just use that as like kind of a addition to the floor, so it's not all one block. Maybe we'll do that with the chiseled stone brick. Yeah, in fact, I think that is what we're going to do here. And we'll just put one on both levels in the same positions that they were before. So let's do, I think 8 is all we need. Take that into this. Put a torch in there. This is not working. Why is this not working? Okay, maybe this one? Hold on a moment. Chiseled stone bricks. That's what we got, right? Cobblestone circular chisel. I swear it said this was a recipe. Maybe I actually need stone brick. Or just stone proper. So I do have stone. If I try to chisel this stuff, what will it give me? Chisel stone bricks. There we go. Okay, and then we'll light 8 of them. Turn the rest back. Yeah, there we go. And then we'll add these into our collection here. We'll go grab the excess stone that's just been sitting in our furnace array here. Go and grab all of that and toss it back in the chest. You can hear the party skeletons down there. Really going wild. If we look here, last time I think we put it about midway. So 1, 2, 3, 4, sort of towards the interior. So 1, 2, oops. I forget that I mine super quick. I shouldn't use that even as counting. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So if I throw that, and then same thing on this. This is sort of working. Oh, and this is not going to work now. And I guess we'll put one in the center, at least up here. Because this has the rest of that area totally covered. As for down here, there we go. From the pillar. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And last but not least, okay. Oh, and I guess we need one in the middle here too. That's fine. We can go make another one straight off the bat, can't we? No, we can't. My goodness, I do not remember ladders being this slow. I guess I've gotten very used to the climbing glove speed. Eventually, though, if we do get access to elevator blocks of any type, we will be able to put them in the corner, the same corner that we have. Now, for the love of... I need to stop hitting shift. I keep... you hit shift and left click to get it all out, but shift right click does not put it all in. That's just default behavior. Oh, come on. Give. Thank you. Make. And light. Perfect. So chisel can go back in there. And we can put our last light in. And lo and behold, we have a lovely basement. Look at that. Look at that sizable gentleman. Okay. So, we have finally gotten all of that done. It's taken us a good week in Minecraft time, but we did manage to get it done. Now, the reason that we needed to get it done was because of this. Was because we needed it to be clear for our giant arc furnace, which we have finally, I believe, gotten all the pieces for. I think we are finally ready to go and make that thing. So let's go see if it's going to work out for us. I think all the pieces should be collected into here. And we've got our our engineer's manual here to go and let us know where everything's supposed to be placed. I think I'll be throwing it in this corner, kind of across from the ladder. Oh my goodness. This is massive. So I'm assuming this is the front side. Let's start off left to right. Oh my goodness. Okay, so first floor. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. Oh, you know what? Actually, we are actually still missing a piece. We are missing the blocks of steel. Now, steel should have been smelting that entire time. I think we had enough coal coke in there to get it all done. Yeah, there it is. Let's go and make ourselves a mold for the 3x3. So the 3x3 requires 5 steel plates and engineer's wire cutters. And wire cutters are over there. We can currently press the plates into themselves. Right? This is a plate, right? Yeah, perfect. This is a little buggy, to say the least. At least it kind of sits on the line. Yeah, it's a little buggy. We've at least got all the steel plates. So we've got our packing mold. I assume that the way you take it off is... Okay, you just switch it out in your hand. And then we need to have... How many was it? 6 blocks of steel. 6 times 9 is 54? Honestly, I'll just toss the whole set on. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's 4, 5, 6. Perfect. And we just have the tiniest bit of steel left, which is totally fine. Now, to get this long-awaited machine, I'm going to pull everything out by 1 block away from the walls, so we can get everything. It looks like it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 5 block construction build. And it looks like it started off with a whole bunch of slabs, some steel blocks, I'd assume, and then some scaffolding. We're missing a reinforced blast brick. Oh no! Ugh. Okay. You're totally right. I am missing the reinforced blast brick. And the blast brick takes so much work to go and do. So I guess we're not going to get it done this time. I am already an hour over normal stream time. So, oh man, I can't believe I forgot that crucial component. Next time. This time we built our metal press. We built our furnace into the ground. We got our reinforced coke brick oven all going. And we'll probably need more coke anyway. No, actually, the arc furnace is powered by electricity, isn't it? We'll need to go figure out our electricity situation the next time we come back. Our windmill is doing the best it can, but unfortunately, it is still kind of hampered by the fact that, you know, it's a windmill. We might do a water mill, actually, because I do believe, if we take a look here, that the water mills are actually more effective. Yeah, 3 water wheels can be placed against each other, and according to this, the windmill is not very powerful, but it does generate some power. I think the water mill will bring us a little bit more success in the amount of power that we're making. We'll just connect it. We'll probably set it outside the factory over here somewhere, and then we'll connect it up to that same capacitor up at the top. Maybe a different one. Maybe we'll wire it into the floor or something. But that'll be a job for next time. We'll build that. We'll get that reinforced blast brick for the furnace. Hopefully that'll get us all the way to the arc furnace. I think that should be the last block. But we'll get all of that done. We'll get the arc furnace, and then we'll start to get onto those other machines, get some quality of life things going with the... already got the metal press. Lovely. And they connect dynamo. Yeah, all of this can really go. We just need the arc furnace, and then next time we'll get to the crusher, hopefully, and then the mixer and the industrial drying unit. That way we can get our paper and mulberry sheet, all those sorts of things. Hopefully we can get all of those settled in an industrial way so we don't have to wait quite so long for the drying process to take place on the racks. But again, that'll be something for next time. I will be back playing Sevtech Ages. That'll be on Wednesday, 3 PST. I'll be coming back and I'll be doing hopefully all of those things that I just listed. Are these all full up? I think that they are. Yes, they are. So I'll go stick this random feather that I picked up in here. And I'll be playing that. If you're not just interested in Sevtech Ages stuff, I'll be back tomorrow. I will be playing Sunless Sea. We're getting close to finishing quite a few storylines there. So if you're feeling at all interested in that, feel free to drop by. I hope to see you guys at one of those 2 times. If not, I hope you guys get to build your own factory and make it much more efficient and build it much more quickly than I did for mine. But as for me, that's going to be the end of the stream. I am going to head out. Cheers, everybody.